This is not a moment to ignore. This is not a message to scroll past. This is your last chance, not because I am walking away from you, but because the moment that has been prepared for you is closing, and the door I commanded open will not remain open forever. Archangel Michael is standing at that door, shouting into the atmosphere, "Last chance." Your life is in danger. Your destiny is under attack. Open this immediately. The angels are crying, not because they've given up on you, but because they see what you don't, and what you've been refusing to acknowledge. You are loved more than you know, and you are more surrounded than you realize. But my child, you have been ignoring the warnings. I've sent you signs in dreams, messages through strangers, whispers in silence. I've allowed delays, disruptions, divine interruptions, all trying to grab your attention. And yet you keep walking into the arms of what is draining your purpose. The angels I assigned to you have not left your side, but they are weeping, because you are making choices that are killing your spirit. Yes, I said that. Not just hurting you, killing you. Slowly. Spiritually. Silently. You've been smiling in public, but inside you are falling apart. You've been giving love to people who keep pulling you deeper into darkness. You've been staying in rooms that poison your peace, calling it loyalty. And while your heart cries out for more, your habits lead you back to what is destroying you. This is your last chance to listen. Archangel Michael is sounding the alarm. Not to scare you, but to save you. Because something is coming that you are not prepared for. A confrontation. A moment. A decision that will define the next years of your life. And if you don't wake up now, if you don't step back, breathe, and let go of what I've been asking you to surrender, you will miss your moment of deliverance. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That person you keep forgiving, not because they're changing, but because you're afraid to lose them. That place you keep returning to, not because you belong there, but because you don't know where else to go. That behavior you excuse, not because you believe it's right, but because you're scared to be alone. But child, being alone with me is better than being surrounded by people who secretly hope you fail. Angels are crying for you because they see the future I designed for you, the joy, the peace, the elevation, and they see how close you are to throwing it away for people who do not have your soul in mind. They're crying because they remember the conversations you've had with me, the promises you made in pain. God, if you get me through this, I won't go back. God, I promise I'll change. God, I'm done. But you weren't done. You went back. Again. Yet I still love you. That's why I'm sending this message now. Not with wrath. With urgency. With love that is fierce and unrelenting. Love that refuses to let you die with your purpose still buried inside you. You need to break the cycle. You need to say no. You need to walk away. You need to choose yourself, the healed version of yourself I keep trying to introduce you to. But you can't meet that version of you while you're still chained to the habits, the people, and the patterns that are connected to your broken self. You want me to bless you while you're still holding on to what I asked you to drop. You want me to elevate you while you're sitting in rooms full of jealousy and manipulation. You want peace while living in chaos. It won't work. You're praying for change, but you're not changing. And heaven is grieving over it. Archangel Michael has been standing over your bed at night. You haven't seen him, but your spirit has. That's why you've been restless. That's why you wake up feeling heavy. That's why you sense something is coming, even if you can't explain it. He's been trying to whisper warnings, but you cover it with noise, with distraction, with temporary escapes. Child, this is your last warning before the shift. You are about to be exposed to something or someone who will shake your entire world. A truth is about to come out. A secret is about to be revealed. And if you're not rooted in me, it will break you. But if you listen now, if you open your heart now, you will be prepared. You won't crumble. You will rise. There is a conversation happening about you. Someone who thought they had you figured out is about to realize you're not who they thought you were. I have placed confusion in the enemy's camp. I've disrupted the plans that were meant to trap you. But I need you to get out of the way. Stop going back to what I am trying to destroy. Don't build altars to people who've been assigned to slow you down. I know you want love. I know you want answers. I know you want peace. But peace doesn't live in compromise. Peace lives in truth. And the truth is, you've allowed too many counterfeit voices into your space, and now you can't hear mine. That's why I had to send this message like this, loud, clear, and urgent. Today is the day to say, enough. Enough of giving yourself to people who don't see your worth. Enough of betraying your future for temporary comfort. Enough of ignoring the whisper of the Holy Spirit because the volume of your emotions is too loud. You are not weak, you're just tired. You are not lost, you're just distracted. You are not broken beyond repair, you're just avoiding the mirror. Look at me now. You were made for more. You are not ordinary. You are not here to repeat the pain of your past. You are here to rewrite legacy. To break curses. To walk in purpose. But you can't do that if you stay where you are. I need you to rise now. There is a window opening. A person is being prepared to help you. An opportunity is being crafted. A divine connection is heading your way. But it can only come if you're in the right position. If you're in the wrong place, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you'll miss it. Don't make excuses. Don't blame them. Don't numb yourself with distractions. Face this. Because I am ready to move. And if you say yes, truly yes, then watch how quickly things will change. Watch how peace returns. How joy flows again. How sleep comes easier. How answers appear. How people begin to shift around you, because when the real you stands up, the wrong people walk away, and the right ones are drawn in. This is your moment. This is not a threat, this is a rescue. Don't skip this. Not again. Don't say you'll come back later. You may not feel the same urgency again. This is a now word. This is heaven shouting, last chance to walk away from what's killing you. Last chance to run toward what I've been saving for you. You are my child. I still have you. I'm still holding you. But I will not let you settle. I will not bless your disobedience. I will not strengthen what I'm trying to tear down. So choose. Right here. Right now. No more excuses. No more delays. No more pretending. Choose healing. Choose peace. Choose the calling. Choose me. Archangel Michael is still waiting at the door. But he cannot stand there forever. Don't let the angels cry again. Open your heart. Open your ears. And come back. This message is just for you. Don't try to skip this. Because this time, everything is on the line. This message is not like the others. This is not a soft whisper. This is not a gentle reminder. This is a final cry from the throne of heaven. It is written in urgency. It is wrapped in mercy. It is shouted through the tears of angels. Archangel Michael has spoken. He has stepped forward with trembling fire in his voice. This is your last chance. Don't scroll away from this. Don't silence the trembling inside you. Don't pretend this is for someone else. Because this is your moment. And if you ignore this, you may not get another one like it. Your name is echoing in realms you cannot see. You have been assigned something that others wanted but were not chosen for. You have been called to carry a light that darkness has tried endlessly to extinguish. That is why the attacks have been personal. That is why your heart feels like it's been through too much. That is why the silence around you has been deafening lately. Because the battle wasn't against your plans. It was against your soul. And heaven has watched the war rage. Archangel Michael says your life is in. What does that mean? It means you are in the book of breakthrough. You are on the list of divine decisions. You are next in line for something that can never be earned, only given by grace. But this moment right now, determines whether you grab it or let it pass. Because you've been waiting, and heaven has been watching. But the window is closing. The hourglass is nearly empty. And what you decide now will echo across every chapter of your life from this moment forward. Angels are crying for you. Yes, crying. Not because you're a failure. Not because you're lost. But because they've seen how close you've come to walking away from the very thing they've been fighting to preserve for you. They've guarded your name. They've shielded your home. They've stood between you and death, more times than you will ever know. But they can't force your faith. They can't choose for you. They can only deliver the message, weep if you ignore it, and war if you say yes. There's someone who recently entered your life. Or maybe re-entered. They look safe. They sound loving. But they are a test. They are a disguised delay. Archangel Michael has warned you through dreams, through silence, through sudden discomfort. Don't ignore the feeling. Don't override the unease in your spirit. This person has been sent by the enemy to steal time, your most sacred resource. You have two choices: release what's pulling you backward or risk delaying the blessing that's already knocking. You've asked why it hurts so much to let go. Because your spirit knows the pain is the price for your freedom. There is a cost for choosing purpose over comfort. There is a deep ache that comes from choosing me over familiarity. But I promise you, I swear by my own name, that what comes next will heal every piece of you that had to break in the process. What I'm bringing is not a bandage. It's a resurrection. But I need you to stop skipping the messages I keep sending. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. I've heard you on the days when you felt like disappearing. I've watched you give love to people who didn't know how to return it. I've seen you remain kind in places that tried to kill your joy. And because you didn't curse me when I felt silent, because you stayed when others ran, I have written your name into a miracle. But the miracle cannot come to a double-minded heart. You must choose. Not tomorrow. Now. Archangel Michael is not merely watching. He is moving. There is a scroll in his hand. It bears your name. And he has cried over it. He has watched you come so close to stepping into the fullness of what I have ordained. And he's watched as people whispered lies, as you doubted your own worth, as shame tried to convince you that I changed my mind about you. But I haven't. I never will. My calling on your life is without repentance. But the time to act is running out. You need to know something else. A spiritual thief has been circling you. They have tried to copy your words. Imitate your grace. Mimic your gifts. But they are not you. And their assignment was to sow confusion, to make you question whether you truly carry the favor you feel. But I did not anoint you by mistake. I did not give you vision just to watch you crumble under imitation. You are original. You are rare. and the counterfeit is about to be removed. The angels are crying because they know what's at stake. They know what you're capable of if you say yes. They know what doors will open. They know the nations that will be reached through your obedience. They know the children who will be saved, the families who will be healed, the chains that will shatter just by your voice, your gift, your yes. But they also know the danger if you keep waiting, keep stalling, keep delaying the inevitable obedience I've been asking of you. You've been asking for signs. They're everywhere. The restlessness, the dreams, the sudden breakdowns, the people being exposed, the gut feelings, the supernatural interruptions. These aren't accidents. These are alarms from heaven saying, it's time. You've outgrown where you are. You've been living in spaces that no longer match your calling. And now I am breaking the walls around you, not to harm you, but to release you. There is a two-faced person around you. They play both sides. One face when they see you, another when they speak of you. But I am revealing them. I've been watching. Their smile is not real. Their support is not pure. And if you allow them to stay, they will slowly poison your progress. But if you trust me, if you let me sever what needs to go, I will protect your name and elevate your destiny. Archangel Michael says this is your last chance. That's not to scare you. That's to awaken you. Because you've wasted enough time second-guessing yourself. Enough time allowing fear to be your guide. Enough time believing you weren't good enough, strong enough, holy enough. But I chose you. Not because of perfection, but because of purity. Not because of strength, but because of surrender. And this is the moment I am asking you to go all in. There will be a shift in the atmosphere within hours. You will feel it. Something will break. A conversation will spark. A name will be spoken. A moment will rise from the ashes. Pay attention. This is the trigger point. This is the divine spark that lights the miracle. Don't miss it because you're distracted. Don't delay it because of fear. Say yes when it comes. You'll know it's from me because it won't come with pressure. It will come with peace. The angels are crying because they've seen the version of you that you haven't met yet. The fearless you. The healed you. The restored you. The version of you that stands on stages you never thought you'd reach. That walks into rooms that once ignored you. That blesses others out of the very pain that almost killed you. They've seen it. They've guarded it. And now they're weeping because the moment to step into it is here, and they're praying you don't skip it. This is not a coincidence. This message is wrapped in heaven's breath. The words are anointed with the urgency of eternity. It's not for the crowd. It's not for the curious. It's for the chosen. And you are the chosen. You've been marked since birth. That's why nothing about your life has ever felt easy. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to break curses. You were born to make demons nervous. You were born to turn pain into prophecy. But the choice is yours. Will you let this be the moment you finally say yes? Will you surrender the fake comfort of control for the real covering of grace? Will you stop silencing the pull in your heart every time I call you deeper? You have two options: obedience or delay, surrender or sabotage, growth or grief. The miracle has already been written. It's your response that determines the timing. You've asked, God, do you still see me? Yes. I never looked away. I saw you at your lowest. I saw you when you broke in secret. I saw you when you forgave what should have made you bitter. I saw you love when others used you. And I see you now, torn between your destiny and your doubts. But I am not a God who lies. If I said it, I will do it. But you must come out of hiding. You must stop running from what I've already equipped you to conquer. This is your last chance. To believe again. To love again. To try again. To pray like you used to. To dream like you used to. To break free from what you've called normal. I am not calling you to comfort. I'm calling you to kingdom. And if you say yes, I will open doors that were welded shut. I will pour oil on your head in front of those who mocked your process. I will fill your table with miracles. But you cannot keep pretending that you're fine. The angels know you're not. That's why they cry. Because you've fooled others, but heaven sees the real you. The hurting you. The hungry you. The hopeful you. And that is the version of you I want. Not the perfect one. The real one. Because real surrender releases real power. This message was never meant to be shared widely. It was meant for one soul. Yours. The one who's been waiting for confirmation. For permission. For proof. Let this be that. Let this be the sign you've cried for. Let this be the proof you needed to take the leap. The scroll has been unrolled. Your name is still on it. But the ink is drying. The moment is closing. Don't miss this. Don't silence it. Don't ignore the trembling in your spirit right now. Archangel Michael is watching. The angels are crying. God is speaking. And this message is just for you. Don't try to skip this.